It seemed like Marvel was very interested in turning everyone's attention to Spider-Man Brand New Day immediately in the aftermath of the failure of Fantastic Four at the box office. After the opening weekend, and you could tell the second weekend was going to be abysmal, all of a sudden it felt like you started to see a lot of promotion for the filming of Spider-Man Brand New Day. They released the teaser of the new suit. They did all of these things while Fantastic Four was failing at the box office. And that's probably because they think that it actually could be a box office success, coming off No Way Home, which was certainly well received by a lot of people and made a shit ton of money. Spider-Man Brand New Day has been filming, and we know some stuff about this. We've known for a while, and I mean, Gary from Nerdrotic had this way before all these scoopers or whatever had it about a year ago. He was like, yeah, my guy Marvel said it's going to have Savage Hulk and Punisher in it. And sure enough, here we are a year later, and finally all these things are getting confirmed. Savage Hulk and Punisher are going to be with Spider-Man in Spider-Man Brand New Day. But another cast announcement recently came out over the past week or so, and it has some people scratching their heads. Spider-Man Brand New Day adds more girl power with Florence Pugh. Yes, Yelena from Thunderbolts might be in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And I think that's a bad idea for a multitude of reasons. Now, this completely made the rounds last week when it got put out there, when this rumor got put out there, with every single other website and Twitter account just spitting it out. Some of them not even saying it was a rumor, some of them just saying it's a sure thing. Well, it originated from Daniel Rickman, Daniel RPK. So if you know anything about that, you know that it has about a 50% chance of being complete and utter bullshit and not happening. But if it is happening, I don't think that it's a good idea. Now, why do I say that? One is because Spider-Man Brand New Day originally was supposed to have nothing to do with Avengers Doomsday. It wasn't supposed to be involved in this thought, like nothing like that. And one of the reasons was Avengers Doomsday was originally supposed to take place before this movie. Remember, that's got a significant delay. It was supposed to come out before, a couple months before Spider-Man Brand New Day. And Spider-Man Brand New Day was not going to be involved. It was going to be happening like during the same time that the events of that are going on, but not to invade each other's spaces, not to invade each other's worlds. If you have a character who's going to be active in Avengers Doomsday and probably Secret Wars or whatever else now in this, that makes me question what exactly you're doing. Is it going to be treated now? Are they going to change directions now that Doomsday has been delayed and use this as a lead-in to Doomsday? Because let's be real, they haven't had one. They have not built any hype up towards Avengers Doomsday. They thought Fantastic Four would do that. Clearly, that has not been the case. So will you go to this, what we have been told is supposed to be a more kind of street-level story, certainly involving some characters, but not a world-changing, world-ending, universe-ending type of story? Are you going to go back to that? And are you and maybe Sony working together going to do some tweaks to be a lead into Avengers Doomsday? I think that that would be a massive mistake. But if Florence Pugh is included, I think it's all the more likely that something like that would happen. I don't particularly like Yelena. I didn't like her in Thunderbolts. I didn't like her when she made her debut. I didn't like her in Black Widow. I don't know if there's a ton of love for this character. So even if they popped up as a small cameo and didn't mean anything to plot, would it really fucking matter? I just don't think you gain anything from adding this. And if they do add it, you start asking these questions about if they're changing what this movie was meant to be. I think it should kind of remain as its own thing. I think they should just let them do it, let them do kind of their own thing, their own street level thing. Yeah, Savage Hulk's going to be involved. Punisher's going to be involved. Let's kind of cap some of these fucking big cameos and just let it be a Spider-Man movie, for God's sake, and not use it to set up a lead-in that you so desperately need for Avengers Doomsday, and maybe fuck up whatever you're supposed to do in the first place. But that's the rumor. That's what a lot of people are saying now, that Black Widow, the new Black Widow, one of the new Avengers, might make an appearance in Spider-Man Brand New Day. And I think that that would be a mistake.